So this is me, age 6, performing a concert to my family. I think we can all agree that my family were troopers for sitting through endless concerts and shows like that, where I was just screaming into a toy mic, living out my Hannah Montana dreams. Nearly a decade later, not much has changed. I'm still very musical and I spend a lot of my time on the piano or singing like a dying seal or producing music. So for now, I'm not cute anymore, so my parents like don't have to sit through it and watch it. And I'm like, understood. And since I was 6, I've written many songs. And I would hope to think that my newer songs are better than my older songs, but I guess today we're gonna put that to the test because I found a song I wrote when I was 6 years old. What if I remade that song? Hello my dudes. I was looking through some stuff today and I found kind of a treat. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a treat. I found this bad boy. Now I know you're thinking, Alexa, what is that? You know, I was wondering that too until I opened it and I realized like 10 years ago, I turned this into my journal and I was reading through it until I came across this page. Now, let me just say that I remember writing this so vividly. One of the things that I really liked to do was write songs. And I wouldn't usually write them down, but I remember vividly writing this and thinking like, this is it. I thought this song was gonna make me Hannah Montana. So here it is in all its glory, in all of its light. Yes, here it is. I remember writing this, and at the time my room, it wasn't my room, it was the guest room, and I remember there being a big giant guest bed. I remember this vividly, and I was jumping up and down. It was like before school, and I was like, oh, I literally remember the melody. I don't remember these kinds of things. I don't have like the best memory in the world, so it's really weird that I remember this. And I remember like writing this and being like, oh my god, like I am Hannah Montana. Anyway, point is that 10 years ago probably, I wrote a song and I never got to live out my pop star dreams. So now that I'm older, I just thought, let's live out 6-year-old Alexa's dreams. Let's give her the Hannah Montana pop music video that she always dreamed about, and let's make Time Flies a song. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the song that I made 10 years ago when I was 6 years old an actual song. So sometimes I question my life's decisions, and right now is one of those moments. Let's go make 6-year-old me's dreams come true. Okay, so the first thing I did was basically I tried to figure out the melody. Oddly enough, I have a very clear memory of making this song when I was younger, and I honestly forgot about it until I found it in the book, and then the memory just came flooding back. And so for whatever reason, I kind of already knew the melody. This is what I remember. It's like do 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 do. So if I started on G, yeah, G. And I wanted to change it so bad because, as you can tell, it's not the best. It's not my favorite. It does not go with my voice very well. But I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this challenge, I'm gonna do this challenge right. I'm gonna do it exactly the way that I remember this song. So I stuck with what I remembered, and I found some chords that worked with the notes that I had. And I was like, okay, this is like at least like kind of coming together. It was starting to come together. So I wheeled over to my handy dandy computer and whipped out GarageBand. Professional, I know. The next step that was crucial to the creation of my childhood song was listening to the influences that I had back in that time. I listened to a lot of children's TV shows, and I knew that the only music I was listening to at that point was just music from those shows, which honestly reflects in the lyrics because it's not like I was thinking about cherishing moments. Like that was definitely something I was regurgitating from some sort of show. So I decided to embark on some research and figure out what songs sounded like. I found a lot of very poppy, almost hip-hoppy, but like child hip-hop type songs that were very prevalent. So I ditched my ukulele idea and just went for the most bad sounding 2000s samples like I could find, and I just put in my chords. I added like a violin because they all seem to have violins in them, and I put like a piano and like this weird synth thing, and then I started laying down the vocals, and that's when I realized that I can't sing. But I finally kind of got an idea of it. I just recorded the lines that I had written when I was younger. That's pretty much it. I made it. I tried to make it sound better. Didn't really work. There is this mess. Here's the mess. It's done. I'm over it. I think I can finally go to bed. And tomorrow is the day that I will finally live out my pop princess Hannah Montana dreams.
And I'm very excited.
But for now, let's sleep. Good night. Okay, that's enough of this song. I think I've worked the song to its limit. It's just never gonna sound good. But then I have to remind myself, like, I can't be too hard on myself. I was just a kid and I'm trying to produce a song that I made when I was a kid without, you know, spending forever on it. So this is what we're going with. This is the song, this is what we have. This is what 6-year-old me provided me with, and this is what I've come out with. Can't exactly say I'm proud of it, but you know what? I am proud of little me for always doing what she wanted to do. And I'm proud of big me for trying something new. I don't think it's ever gonna sound good with my voice. I hate it. It sounds like piercing like nails on a chalkboard. However, I tried and that's what counts. And I think there's only one thing left to do. Oh, 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 oh. Time flies, time flies.
No.
You have to cherish the moment, or else it'll go away. In every single way. Oh, 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 oh. Time flies, time flies. Oh, oh. I started to get kind of frustrated that the music wasn't sounding very good. And honestly, like, kind of beating myself up over it, like, oh my god, like, am I gonna put this on the internet? And then I remembered, like, I shouldn't feel the need to, like, beat myself up over something I wrote when I was 6. Like, I was doing it because it was fun and it made me happy and it brought me joy, and there's no reason why I should be, like, being mean to myself when I was 6, you know? And, like, doing this is just fun, and I realized, like, stuff doesn't have to be good to be fun. Just make stuff because you like it. And yeah, I ended up with whatever that was. I can't say that it's good because it's not, but I can say that kids are really, really creative. Kids have lots of big dreams, and kids honestly love art in all forms. But as we get older, we get scared because we're not amazing at those things, and we think if we're not amazing, then we should stop doing it. And to be honest, that's so wrong. That's such a weird idea that we impose on ourselves. Why on earth should you have to be amazing at something to do it? If it brings you joy and if it's fun for you to do, just do it. When we were kids, we allowed ourselves to do anything we ever wanted. And I don't know, I feel like that's a better way to live. I think we could all learn a little bit from 6-year-old Alexa and a little bit from the 6-year-old version of ourselves. Just do what you want. Who cares? So write your song or make your painting or write your book, whatever art form, you know what I mean? Because who's stopping you besides yourself? As cliche as it sounds, life is short, so do what you want to do. And if that's music or if that's any other type of art, just go ahead and do it. Your 6-year-old self would have. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video, comment, all that jazz. And if you want to, you can follow me at Alexa Kate with the number 8. Like 6-year-old me said, time flies, so do what you want to do. That worked oddly well. Yeah, that's pretty much it.